strawberry jelly and ice cream parfait. This is Tamiya Decoration Series miniature parfait glass. That looks rather lovely, doesn't it? Okay, so in order to make a strawberry jelly parfait, I am going to use this stuff here, Tamiya clear epoxy resin. To make this, you need a decent scale and something that you can measure in milligrams. And here is the clear resin, and here is the hardening agent. So all I need to do is mix these in a 2-to-1 ratio. Okay, so let's move this back down here. This is Mr. Digital Scale. Let's all say hello to Mr. Digital Scale. Hi, Mr. Digital Scale. Oh, hello. Alright. Since it's GSI Krios, it's, everything is Mr. this, Mr. that. Alright, we're going to place this on the scale and turn it on. And it will set it to 0, including the weight of this cup here. Now, I don't want a whole lot of this, but let's fill this up with the clear resin. Alright, so far it's 4.2. I think I will do this maybe 6, 5.8, 5.9, 6, there we go. Alright, now I'm going to use a tissue. Let's wipe off this here. Actually, I think I might want to do this in just one big deal, maybe. Let's just go ahead and bring this up to like at least... yeah, that's not going to be enough, actually. Let's do this at least 10 or more, maybe... Oh, crap! It lost... Alright, I have to set this to 0 here. Alright. Alright, 7. Let's add more here. It turned off automatically, unfortunately. Okay, we're going to go up to 12, I think. And see what it looks like then. Alright, this is 12. Oops, it went a little bit over there. Still not going to be enough. Let's go up to more. We're going to do 15. Oh, 14.8, 14.9, 15. Great. Alright. Whoops, it's going over now. Alright, come on. Alright. Hopefully it doesn't have to be totally exact, but it's kind of messy. Okay. So we have this at 15. So, what, half of 15? It's going to be like, what, 7.5 or so? So we're going to do 7.5 the hardener. Gonna set that to 0. Alright, now the hardener is going to be 7.5. Yep, there we go, 7.5. Great. Now this is a lot more liquid, so this would be good to pour into here. So when these two chemicals interact, the resin is going to, I'll turn this off. The resin is going to start hardening. It takes 24 hours to do so. Okay. Alright. Now, what I will do is mix this together. Do I want to use this or maybe another spoon? I guess I'll use this stir stick here. Okay. Cool. Alright, let's move this out of the way. And it's pretty much thoroughly mixed up here. Okay, cool. Alright, so what I want to do is I'm going to add just a tiny little drop of red enamel paint. This is Tamiya X7 red. Only a tiny little bit is enough. This stuff goes for a long way, and I learned that kind of the hard way first. The first time I did this. I do have video footage, just raw video footage of my daughter and I screwing around with this stuff, and eventually I will upload that, I suppose. But for now, just got to make sure this is all properly stirred up. Okay. So the instructions say that it should be no more than like 3% of the enamel color, I believe. And yeah, 3% of the resin. And in my experience, just a tiny bit went a long way. So I'm going to just do just a tiny little bit here. And let's stir this up, see how it looks. Ooh, look at that. This looks delicious. That's what it looks. Yeah. Just a tiny little bit. I could have maybe gone with less and it would have been a lighter color, but you know, this is alright. This looks beautiful. So what we're going to do, I'm going to put this back on the paint jar. Just make sure this is totally thoroughly stirred up here. Alright. Okay, this looks good. I'm going to pour out about half of this into the little cup here. So what we can do is scoop some of this out and put it in this little small guy. Isn't that cute? What do you think? Is that cute? Here, let's do another one. Okay. There we go. Now we got two little small cute guys here. And so we can make little cute ones to go along with the big one here. Good idea? There. Okay. I failed to mention that these smaller cups, I got these at the 100 yen shop, Daiso. It says right here, Sweets Deco Series by Daiso. And it just came in this package here. Alright, so next, I'm going to make a cookie. So this is Tamiya Lightweight Clay Kneading Master. Now, I just need to get enough just to make one cookie. That's all I'm really interested in for now. And I'm going to make a little heart-shaped cookie. So I'm going to need a little bit more than that. Make a little bit more. Alright, this might be enough. Might be enough. I can always just do excess later. Alright, this should be enough. Okay, so this is Tamiya Clay Chroma, and it's cookie. So, it's just a little bit here, so I don't need to put a whole lot in here, I don't think. There, let's see if that should be enough. Hopefully it might be. Now, this is going to make my fingers all messy. But I've tried using gloves with this stuff, and it just kind of sticks to my gloves, so didn't like it. So it's best just to underestimate it first, and then add more later if necessary. Maybe this needs a tiny little bit more. Alright. Okay. So once this is properly kneaded, it looks remarkably cookie-like in color. And this might be a good color. What do you think? Maybe a little bit more? Let's do just a tiny bit more. There. Okay. Cookie, cookie, cookie. C is for cookie. It's good enough for me. I had this idea of like doing like, you know, like how they have the stupid Cookie Monster music. Having like Cookie Monster music, but like actually singing Cookie Monster songs. C is for cookie, it's good enough for me. C is for cookie, it's good enough for me. C is for cookie, it's good enough for me. Cookie, 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 cookie starts with C. I think that'd be pretty cool, because, you know, Sesame Street. No, I can't say it's cool. It used to be cool. Now it's just kind of silly. Kind of stupid. So, this is Tamiya Clay Release Master. And I'm just going to apply this liberally to the inside here so that the clay doesn't stick to the mold. That would not be good. Okay. Next, I am going to smush this into the mold flat. Just make sure this fits totally inside here. Let's look at this side. It looks beautiful. Very, very beautiful. Okay. And then I'm just going to make sure this is totally flat here on this end. And then kind of pull apart the excess. Oops. There. And then I can just trim off the excess later, I suppose. Okay. No, I don't want the back of this to be kind of, concave or whatever, so gotta be careful not to push too much. I want to maintain this, keep it flat, so what I could do is smush it down like this, make it nice and flat this way. Okay, it's looking good, so we're going to pop this out. There we go. Cookie. Looks nice. So next I'm just going to use my hobby knife to trim off the excess here. Then I will just let this sit to dry. So far so good. And when it's dry, we'll apply some what's basically just the same thing as a Tamiya weathering master. To give this a baked look. Alright, so next let's make some fruit. Alright, I'm going to prep three toothpicks here. Just kind of cut off the edges here, the ends. Wow. Let's move this cookie out of here so we don't damage it. And let's get rid of these little ends here. Okay, so next we're going to use Tamiya polymer clay. This is Orchard Master. See, they can make caramel candy, you can make chocolate, you can make jelly beans, you can make all sorts of neat stuff with this. So here we are. I have it taped closed since the last time we used this. Alright, we're going to make some strawberries next. Yay. Some of this is getting kind of hard, actually. That's not good. I don't want hard stuff. I should peel it off and throw it away. Some of this is... I've had this for maybe a couple years now. Alright. So, this should hopefully be enough, I think. I think so. So, next is another one of these pigments. The Tamiya Clay Chroma. This time it's for strawberry color. Alright, let's see what this looks like. Again, it's going to make a mess on my hands. But, oh well. Just going to need. Sorry, this isn't in frame. Yeah, this is going to be enough. So yeah, this stuff is pretty neat. I don't know if this is acrylic based or what. I'm curious. Maybe it doesn't say. I don't know. Maybe it says on the instruction booklet it comes with. Just gonna need. You keep kneading, 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 kneading. Okay, we're gonna have to add a little bit more, I think. give it a deeper, rich red tone. Alright, I think this is looking pretty red right now, so I'm happy with this. What I want to do is make a nice big strawberry here. Okay, so I just want to kind of ball it up here. Just work it into a nice smooth ball. Alright. That looks nice. So what we're going to do is just kind of pinch it with these fingers here. Kind of make it pointy. That's a little bit too pointy. Let's push this in a little bit more. Alright, let's try this again. There. Maybe. Because of course strawberries don't have to be looking totally perfect or symmetrical, so I think this will probably do here. Now, what I'm going to do is stick this toothpick in here. There. Now, with other toothpicks, I'm going to go around and poke holes. So I don't know if there's a way to like put little green specks or whatever for the seeds. That would look really even more realistic, I think. I don't have anything like that, unfortunately. But for now, just poking these little holes in here will suffice, I suppose. Just go all the way around. Alright, so I have completed one strawberry. Just gonna put this here. And now I'm going to make 2 smaller strawberries for the other 2 here. So I'm just going to repeat the process here. Kind of make a little strawberry shape here. And then kind of poke this in here. Okay. This one needs to be a little bit smoother. Okay, I guess that's alright. Smooth this out a little bit more. Okay. Strawberry shape, and here we go. And this is going to poke in here. There. Now, I'm going to repeat the process, but just kind of make them shallower, I guess, the holes. Gonna be, you know, to scale, I suppose. Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing for the other one too. Using the same polymer clay, I'm gonna make some blueberries. And to do so, I'm going to be using Tamiya Clay Chroma Blueberry. Go figure. Now it's easy to overdo the color on this, and I have done that unfortunately in the past. So as you can see, it's really dark, really thick. And my fingers are clean. So I'm going to knead this all up. I hope I didn't overdo it. It is easy to do so. if that's the case, I'll just grab some more clay. But as you can see, it really makes your fingers messy. Now, Tamiya sells these overpriced plastic gloves, but you know, I just buy these at the drugstore. My the plastic gloves that I use when I'm painting. This stuff, I've noticed that the plastic gloves don't really help. It just, the stuff just sticks to my gloves too much. It's really inconvenient. I suppose this is turning into a good color. See, if I do my fingers like this, it makes me grit my teeth. I don't know. It just kind of makes me wonder if I do have Tourette's syndrome or something. I always joke about having Tourette's, but maybe I do. I don't know. It just makes me grit my teeth when I do this. Okay, that is pretty much blueberry color, I think. So we're going to make a few for the large one and maybe some tiny ones for the other guys. I'm going to make these a little bit smaller though. Okay. Oops. And just ball them up. Okay. And what I want to do next, like for example, I'm going to make one that's like a 1-to-1 scale blueberry. This is cool. Check this out. So you get this all perfectly round. Okay. And now I've got a bit of trash in here. That's the opposite of good. It's some lint. Maybe after I washed my hands, maybe the towel caused a bit of lint to stick to my fingers. I don't know. Alright, so check this out. What you do is you kind of stab it here, kind of pull it apart, kind of make a little cross like that. Kind of pull these apart in like a little cross section there. And there you have the end of the blueberry. Does that look cool? It looks cooler if I don't have fuzz stuck to it. Golly. So if I want to do it on a smaller one here, just kind of there, just make it smaller. There we go. And of course you're going to get some discoloration, and that just makes it look more realistic. You know, this discoloration that happens when you pull the clay apart. There. And then pull it across, make a little cross section, pull it apart. There's another blueberry. So I'm just going to do several of these. And they're going to look delicious. Yummy.